Welcome to Chicago Arts. This is Martin John. I'll be your host. This week I got to meet with Anni Holm, who's preparing for the second edition of ArtXposium, an international art event in downtown West Chicago.
I would say my work is primarily focused around things that has a little bit of a twist of a humor to it, but it's also very strongly based on an idea, so it's not very strict to a certain material. Mm-hmm. And personally, I'm very interested in people and the interaction with people. So my work has slowly become very interactive in one way or the other. Either it's participatory in a way that people would give me things to include in a piece of art, or that people actually help me create it. Okay. So I'm interested in that whole dynamic of creating art in collaboration with others. The whole thing actually came about because I had an exhibition at the museum, and through that I was working very closely with Brian Reese, who was the registrar at the time, and I'd kind of thrown some ideas back and forth because it's a great museum and they're really open to new things, and they're located right in the middle of town, and they're part of the city, and they just kind of know what's going on, and I guess I'm just kind of I can't just take just sitting around not doing anything, and I see so much potential or hidden potential. So I just threw some ideas around here and there, both with him and with friends that I have that live in the area or artists in Chicago, to see if there was maybe an interest in doing something. Last year we had a pretty good turnout actually, and I would say probably half of the people that attended the event, which we had about 500 visitors throughout the weekend, about half were local. And this year we're hoping to get a lot more people involved because we also have the artist residency program. We have an artist that will be here for a month starting 2 weeks before ArtXposium at the museum, so we're hoping to get people involved that way. And her project is very community oriented and very much about bringing local people in to work on this collaborative piece. Besides being an exhibition that features 80 artists, there will also be artist talks. There'll be performance art. We're going to have a video lab that's going to run continuously, and there's going to be a film screening and a fashion show and all different kind of activities and events that it's very much for the artists, but it's also very much for the community. And it's all kind of revolving around contemporary art. It's not like the traditional suburban art fair with watercolor and whatnot. It's very focused towards being very contemporary. To some extent, but it is really also an exhibition of artists' works and artists coming together and do something. I'm just happy that my work and the boundaries between some of the things that I do kind of bleed in with each other, and it's not so defined as what is the art and what is the bringing people together and making things happen.